Hi guys, Melissa Johnson, Hey Independent Scentsy Consultant, back with you today, and I have my September Melting Basket Challenge. So I looked at the list and I was like, okay, like this is too fun. I have to participate, so I'm participating. I knew I would, just because the prompts are always fun. I'm pretty sure I'll participate in October. That's my favorite month of the whole year. October, November, December, I'm pretty sure I'll participate. So, yeah. So, on the first, I just figured I would share it with you. In case you guys don't know, if you go to Patricia Gates's, like Patricia Nose to Toes on YouTube, she has an Instagram that she posts this challenge, and in her community tab on YouTube she posts this challenge. So these are the prompts. Please do consider following along. What I do is I put it all in a basket, and then whatever of these I feel like melting, when I feel like melting them, that's when I melt them. I don't necessarily on the first do this, on the second do this. Some days I change all my wax, so I would have 3 different ones out of here. So I would do my bedroom, the office, and bathroom upstairs, and then downstairs. Sometimes I do half in this room, half in that room. It just all depends. So I just follow along pretty much based on what's in my basket. I just do what I want when I want, as long as it's in my basket. And then usually that gives me extra time to do other things. So on the first, the prompt is melt a scent in one of your college colors or a local university. I didn't go to college, I went to trade school for massage therapy. So, and I think we wore maroon, but I went with my daughter. She actually went to college. She went to UMaine, and their color for the Black Bears was, believe it or not, like a navy blue. So I chose My Hero. This is my final bar of My Hero. And every time I smell it, I think, why did I take that out of my club? I really love this one. Like, I'm really kind of sad I took it out of my club. But navy blue and light blue were their colors. I could probably, I don't want to like make it so I can't do melters, mixers, or anything. So I don't want to restrict myself too much, but I'll be happy to melt that because that's a fun one. On the second is World Coconut Day. It says melt something with coconut. So I picked from, you're going to see a lot of Sassy Girl Aroma and a lot of Scentsy, because I have a lot of Scentsy, and Sassy Girl Aroma just makes it super, super fun. So I picked from Sassy Girl Aroma, Crushin' 71 is caramelized vanilla, toasted macadamia nut, sea salt, white chocolate, and coconut blossom. It's not necessarily coconut, but it's coconut blossom. And it reminds me of the white chocolate macadamia nut cookies at Subway. So it's got coconut blossom in it, so I went with that because I haven't melted this one yet, and it just sounded fun. And usually here, the first part of September is still warm. So I was trying to go with, not as heavy scents. And then on the third is melt something that makes you think of bath time. So I had to pick my favorite Arsenal wax bar. I love this, it's in my club. It reminds me of Mr. Bubble Bubble Bath, and it reminds me of, there were soap crayons when I was growing up, because I was allergic to Mr. Bubble Bubble Bath. Then my mom went and got, I think they were Crayola soap crayons, and they smell like this too. In fact, they probably smell a little bit more like the soap crayons than Mr. Bubble, but it reminds me of that exact same time period. And I love this. It reminds me of being little and my soap crayons and Mr. Bubble Bubble Bath, so oddly enough, that's why it's in my club. And on the 4th is Labor Day, melt a light scent. So I picked from Sassy Girl Aroma Banshee Flight. This is damp atmosphere, freshwater streams, rich foliage take center stage above woodsy musk. This is like, Chris from Dazzling Scents with Chris described this, I think, pretty perfectly. When you tour caves like the Luray Caverns, I haven't been there, but Lincoln Caverns, it does. It smells like caverns almost. With like a slight perfumey fresh airness. But it's an awful lot like caverns when you're in those, where it's fresh, clean air. It's cool. There's no mint. But if you've ever toured a cavern, I'm trying to think of the one. I've been to a lot around here. I can't remember the one that we went to on the way home from Maine, but it's in New York State, close to us. But yeah, it reminds me of touring all of those, just like Chris said. So I have to agree with her on that. And it's light and it's outdoorsy and fresh air and clean, crisp air. I like it a lot. So, and that's supposed to be a dupe for a ride at Disney and Animal Kingdom. I don't remember the name of the ride, but I like it. And then on the 5th is melt one of your top 5 scents. This is one of my top 5 favorite scents ever from Scentsy, and it's Cozy Fireside. I know what the notes are, but I get red hot cinnamon and clove buds. I think it says ginger or something. I'm telling you, it's clove buds. You know, like the little buds of cloves that you stick in oranges when you're making a pomander. It's clove buds. And I freaking love this. It's one of my favorite scents. It's one of my go-to that I've always looked for Scentsy consultants to get that bar, so I can't imagine my life without that one. And on the 6th is melt something that starts with S. So I had to pick from Sassy Girl Aroma. See, I haven't melted these yet, so it's exciting. Sea salt, it's salties. It's sea salt, oud wood, lemon sugar, and crushed sage. Starts with S. Can't wait to melt this. It gives me the same vibes as sea salt and avocado does from Scentsy, but that one's kind of orange, whereas this one's a little more lemon. So replace sea salt and avocado with like some lemon. It's just so clean and fresh. A little bit salty. It's just beautiful. And then with the lemon, it's just, oh, I can't wait to melt that. And then so that's something that starts with S. And then on the 7th is melt a blue or blueberry scent. So I picked from Sassy Girl Aroma. This is Edie. This is blueberry, cotton candy, and zucchini bread. You guys, it smells just like blueberry cereal. Just like blueberry cereal. And I know Canada, I don't think you get it. So you may not be as familiar, but in last year, Charlie's Gingy yelling at you. I'm sorry. Gingy's on the back of the couch and Charlie tried to climb up and Gingy's a hall monitor. He yells at everyone. You know, like the prefects in Harry Potter. That's Gingy's a hall monitor. Well, anyways, last year I couldn't find any blueberry cereal to save my life. And I was like, what? It's not Halloween without blueberry cereal. You guys, it's the one cereal I actually look forward to the smell. I love this. So I'm anxious. I get mostly, I mean, I get the cotton candy and the zucchini bread, but I mostly get blueberry cereal. Amping up for Halloween here and getting super excited. And then on the 8th, melt something linked to a tree. So I picked to melt the rest of Fall into Love from the new season. Where's this? Maybe this is Harvest. Might be Harvest. Yeah, I get like cleaner vibes from this. It also reminds me quite a bit of Cranberry and Tinsel. If you like Cranberry and Tinsel without the cranberry, it's like the tinsel part. But it also gives me pine cleaner vibes. So I'm gonna melt those 4 somewhere, probably upstairs in the office. And plus I have a whole nother bar I got from a whip box. It's not my favorite. I mean, it's okay, it's fine. It's just, On the 9th, oh, this one's exciting. Melt a weird or silly scent. Sassy Girl Aroma. I picked Shrunken Head Shop. I think the name is amazing. This is orange, lemon zest, pine, cinnamon, clove, balsam, amberwood, frankincense, and incense. So this gives me kind of Christmas vibes. I know it's kind of Halloween sounding, but I get the orange. It's like Wassa Wonderland without being as spicy or as sharp at the tree. There's an awful lot of that orange chapstick smell that I get in Blue Christmas. Oh, you guys, I love this. That's why I kept Blue Christmas for the longest time in my club, because I kind of love that orange chapstick smell. Shrunken Head Shop. I'm super excited to melt that. So there's that one. And then, so that's my weird and silly scent. And then on the 10th, Grandparents' Day, melt something old-fashioned. So I cut up my little souffle from Sassy Girl, Teddy Bees, and I plan to let most of those mature, but that said, this is not my favorite scent, so if I don't smell it, it doesn't hurt my feelings. This is Order the Masters. It's antique wood shells. I mean, if that's not something old, I don't know what is, or old-fashioned, I should say. Antique wood shells, leather-bound books, midnight plum, violets, and a touch of dust. So I plan to melt that. I don't know. I wish I got what other people get. They're like, oh, it's beautiful. I think it smells like old lady perfume. And it might be the midnight plum that's doing that, and the violets. I don't like it, so melting that, and if I don't smell it, it's fine. But I'm gonna try to smell it. Just because on warm, it could be magical. I don't know. And then on the 11th is Melt Something Strong. Cinnamon Bear. All of us here live for Cinnamon Bear. It's a strong one. It tickles your nose hairs, but I do the entire thing. And we love every second of it. It makes your everything smell like cinnamon. Oh, I love Cinnamon Bear. This is the other, I can almost taste it. It makes my taste buds tickle. This is the other bar besides Cozy Fireside that I would track down Scentsy consultants for. It always goes in my club, even though it's wildly popular, bestseller. This is what I was like, oh, I'm doing the melting challenge for this one alone. Plus other ones sounded fun. On the 12th is Melt a Smoky Scent. I was so tempted to pull out some of my gorgeous Teddy Bees, but I'm like, it hasn't cured enough. I'm probably not going to smell it. So I picked one of my fun ones from Sassy Girl Aroma. This is Backyard Bonfire. The smell you get sitting around the backyard during a bonfire. If that's not smoky, I don't know what it is. Now, it's not as smoky as around the campfire. I mean, in a different way, you almost kind of get some dirt with this. You get kind of a sweet campfire, kind of like around the campfire with Scentsy, with some dirt. I don't know, it works. I'm excited. So, yeah, melting that. You guys. One that's not, I didn't actually put with my stuff, but it's sitting right there. I can easily access it. On the 13th is Melt Something You've Been Avoiding. I have 2 bars of this. Do you know what it is by the color? Roll of the dice. To melt this on its own, no. It's pungent. In a deodorant, body odor and tree kind of way. It's strange. And my bar is getting kind of ooey too. See that? Let me see. It's getting kind of gooey too. If you mix this bar with icicles and evergreen, it turns into something wonderful. Like I would melt that over and over and over again. So I plan to work on my brick of icicles and evergreen and mix it with roll of the dice, and it's gonna be amazing. I've done that mix before and I loved it. I was like, oh, this is good. If they'd have only done roll of the dice with icicles and evergreen and mixed it before giving it to us. I don't know why I keep smelling it. It's pungent. Okay, it's like, lost my place. On the 15th is Melt Something Cozy Comfy. My all-time favorite Sassy Girl Aroma scent, Black Hood. This is comfy cozy to me. Chestnut and smoky woodsy accords mixed with sweet notes of vanilla and red berries, floral combination of orange blossom and rolly essence. This is a dupe for Replica Around the Fireplace or At the Fireplace. Can't remember the name of it. And because I'm not familiar with it, but it smells just like commodity gold perfume. You guys, so this is more perfumey than Around the Campfire. Like Around the Campfire is sweet kind of perfumey from Scentsy. This is perfumey Campfire. Oh, I think that's the most beautiful, cozy, comfy scent. Oh, I love that. You get like the wood smoke, like there. This is another one that I picture in my head, like a ski lodge and big vaulted ceilings, and maybe you have this beautiful, sweet, almost like a sugary candy sweet perfume on, but you're sitting with your love next to the fireplace there in this giant ski lodge with these big windows, and the snow is blowing outside, and you've come in from skiing or whatever, and you're just cuddling up together next to the fireplace, but you smell good. I'm scared to death of skiing because I don't like to go fast. Yeah, I'm even a little bit scared of sled riding sometimes, but I'll do that. But skiing, no. You break things, like you can break your body, you can die. People like Sonny Bono has died skiing. Didn't Natasha Richardson, Liam Neeson, doesn't matter, his wife, didn't she die skiing? I thought, yeah, skiing accidents. Nope. I'm no part of it. I don't even enjoy going fast, and I definitely don't like fast down a hill. Not for me. So I would just be sitting in the ski lodge. Just that would be my vacation. No skiing, just sitting in the lodge. Okay, so that's my comfy cozy. Sorry, go off on my little tangent there. And then on the 15th is Melt a Scent Containing Mint. So this is Sassy Girl Aroma at the North Pole. This is sweet peppermint sticks with rich creamy vanilla. This is a buttermint, like a yummy buttermint and candy canes kind of a scent. Looking forward to melting that one. And then on the 15th is Melt a Cinnamon Bakery. So Sassy Girl Aroma. This is pumpkin and sugar donuts. This is pumpkin, cinnamon, and sugar and pastry. Yeah, you get the sweet pumpkin. You should get the cinnamon and sugar, but one doesn't overtake the other. The pumpkin, you smell enough. A lot of times cinnamon and sugar will take over something. Nah, the pumpkin's quite good in this one, so it's not overwhelming. So that's amazing. I'm loving that. And also, I kind of want to melt, but I didn't know if this had, it smells like it has cinnamon. And this is coming up in a Christmas brick. This is one I got from my friend Lee. It's Cozy Kitchen. So it smells like it has cinnamon. But because I wasn't 100% sure, that's why I for sure want to do the Sassy Girl as well. Oh, guys, it's like a beautiful bakery. It almost gives me some almond croissant vibes. Almost like something macadamia nut. I almost think I get some sugar cookie. I think I get some cinnamon. Oh, you guys, it's the perfect bakery. So I'm anxious to melt that and see, do I really need the brick and all that stuff? I'm pretty sure I do. So doing that, and then why do I have this out of, oh, no, yeah. On the 17th is warmest scent you associate with a clean house. So I'm doing Rose Girls. I'm anxious to melt this. This is Daydreams. It's fluffy towels, lavender, fresh linen, and Swedish dream salt. I can't wait to see what I think about it. It's beautiful. It's like a laundry soap in lavender. Something a little salty. I don't think it's too much, but again, I'm not sensitive to that salty. It smells like fluffy towels, like fresh linen and lavender and dream salt, just like it says. So I'm anxious to melt that. And then on the 18th, it says Mix It Up Monday. Share a direct mix combo. So I'm planning to melt. This is a mix that I've come up with that I want to try. Now, I have a couple choices in here. I know the two for sure that I want to mix together. I'm trying to get a gingerbread cookie scent. So on the 1st, I plan to close out a party anyway and get a bunch of stuff. So I may just order Make Me Snickerdoodle and maybe use that because it's got the cinnamon that I'm looking for, whereas these two not as much. So I may do that, but just in case I don't, I have some backup choices. But I'm intending to do Dark and Devious, which I get blackstrap molasses cookies with this. Scary Good, which I think this combination of molasses and the like spice cake is going to give me gingerbread cookie vibes if I do like Make Me Snickerdoodle, or I'm hoping this will give me like gingerbread cookies. Now, if I don't do Make Me Snickerdoodle and combine all of that, I've got the choice of Cookies for Santa, which is like a butter cookie, and Crumb Top. I'm not sure I want the butter because the more this one sits, the more it gets buttery. But I don't know, maybe I do. And then Crumb Top is my other choice. This one reminds me an awful lot of a, I ended up taking this out of my club. The longer it sits, I get a little more a sugar cookie with something sweet. It's not quite the brown sugar topping I wanted it to be, or like the oats. I still love oats and honey. So yeah, I ended up taking this out of my club, you guys, because you can't save them all. And I mean, I could also get sugar cookie and a brick in my club, but I don't know. I might try Make Me Snickerdoodle. I haven't quite decided how I want to go about that one yet. I'm thinking Make Me Snickerdoodle though. But that's my attempt to get a gingerbread cookie. And then on the 19th is Warm, a butterscotch, toffee, or caramel scent. So I went with Sassy Girl Aroma White Worm. And this is butterscotch, sweet vanilla bourbon, and a touch of bakery. Oh, and this is butterscotch. This is rich butterscotch. Different than a Werther's, but Werther's can kind of come off a little bit butter rum. Whereas this is almost kind of like a butterscotch schnapps. Oh, like that alcohol note in there, the sweet vanilla bourbon gives it like a butterscotch schnapps scent. You guys, I ordered another one of these. Plus, I'm like, Lee has got to try this. So I'm sending him one because I really think he might like that. So I shared one and ordered another so that I'll have two. So I'm pretty sure that's going to be my new favorite thing. And then this was kind of hard. Now I think it's feeling punchy. But to me, with all this yummy, and you're getting closer to October, I didn't really want to do feeling punchy that I have a bunch of testers of. I didn't really want to do, or no, was that the summer bar that I have? Paradise Punch, I have a bunch of testers of. I didn't want to do something summery. Like I'm not feeling that. I'm getting all excited for fall. So I went with more of a fall punch. So for my something punchy, I chose mulled cider and spice. Because to me, this is kind of like a warm punch, and it's more appropriate for the season. I love this. I do wish I would have clubbed this. I get like the red hot cinnamon and the mulling spices. I love that. So that's my punch one, like a warm punch. And then on the 21st is Melt a Chai or Sea Scent. I have to go with my teddy bees, and I have to try this, and I'm going to try it in my bedroom because by then I can't imagine like later in September us having the air conditioner on. Maybe we will, but usually it starts to get chilly then. Just all depends. So I picked chai tea and cookies because it smells like so authentic. I can't even, and it's one of my favorite things. So I'm intending to do this. It's signature sugar cookies, vanilla shortbread, and warm notes of chai. Guys, it's phenomenal. Phenomenal. That's cream. Yeah. You'll see him walking by here. Or you should. Yeah, there he is. That's cream. Mike and Penny are behind me on the couch. Mike is the dark one and Penny's the calico. That's Charlie's mom, Penny. So on the 22nd is Goodbye Summer, Melt a Favorite Summer Scent. Now I did pick this one because to me, although it is very sunshine and summer, and I got this one from Shannon, it can also come off golden, like warm and golden to me. It's my favorite. It is a favorite summer scent. It's Welcome Summer. I love this so much. So it can come off very sunflower, warm, golden to me as well. Yeah, to me that was perfect. It wasn't too summery like watermelon or something, but it was like still warm and golden. And then the 23rd is Hello Autumn, Melt a Favorite Fall Scent. Bright Cider Life. I had to do it. This is like a brown sugar cider. It's the brown sugar note in this that gets me. You get the apple cider with like a hint of cedar. Like a slight hint of cedar. It's not like overpowering like cedar cider. it's just enough to add depth and complexity to the scent. Sorry to go on about a scent you can't get anymore unless you were intuitive enough to club it. But the brown sugar note in here gets me. I'm so in love with this. Thank God they put that back in my club, or I'd have dropped everything. I'd have that and graham cracker crunch. So mad. And then on the 24th, melt something cherry or containing alcohol. I picked both. So for the cherry one, I have maraschino sugar cookie from Scentsy. Another one that thank God they put that back in my club because I was bitter enough to drop everything. You guys, I love this. I get the sugar cookie. This, and I think it's because I've made over the years, you'll take a maraschino cherry, and there's a recipe where you basically wrap like this almost kind of almond cookie around the maraschino sugar cookie, and then you bake them, and then you roll them in powdered sugar. It reminds me so much of those cookies and making those cookies. I had fun making those cookies. Oh, yeah. Maraschino sugar cookie. But then I was like, I kind of want to try something with alcohol. So, Sassy Girl Aroma. This is cognac, cinnamon, hazelnut, vanilla, oakwood. It's a type of perfume. Is it Muers Angel? Not sure. Not familiar with that perfume. Angel's Touch. Now, sometimes I get sun bug spray, and sometimes I don't. Like right now, I'm not getting the bug spray. So I'm really anxious to warm this and see if it, on warm, it's completely different. Now right there, I think I get a hint of bug spray with the pretty perfume. There's something in this that comes off slightly, is it the oakwood and the cinnamon? That every once in a while I think I smell bug spray, and then other times it's just a pretty perfume. I don't know what it is about. I'm anxious to see on warm what this one's like. Because I want to know if the bug spray comes out or not. So that's my other one for that date. And then on the 25th, here goes with a summery kind of scent. But that said, this one's very like floral, and it comes off kind of perfume to me. So I do love doing these kind of things in the colder months in my bedroom. They come alive so much. So on the 25th is National One Hit Wonder Day. Melt something that was around just one season or from a vendor that retired. I'm not familiar with vendors that have retired, so I went with Scentsy One Season, Paradise Petals. And I did, unfortunately, lose this in Dale's Club when I changed the date. It was the only one that I lost, and I was like, well, I'll live, I guess. I love this. I love this so much. It's on the lines of Hey Tiger Lily. I guess I just love that orange neroli as a perfume. I think it's so stinging beautiful. To me, it's like an orange version of Cozy Cardigan. Because I kind of get the Kleenex tissue, which is like the perfumey vibe. And then the neroli. Oh, I just... Sad that I lost that, but I have like 5 or 6, so I'm gonna melt them and love them while I have them. And then on the 26th is Johnny Appleseed Day, warm and apple scent or red wax. I could go with Johnny Appleseed from Scentsy, but I don't really like that one. It's too in your face. So I'm going with Just One Bite, the Evil Queen, which this is coming back soon. September, mid-September. So great time to melt it. I have a couple. I plan to club it. Oh, down here, It's like it's like apple cinnamon, but then you have that molasses note in it. In my bedroom, it was too strong, but down here, it's gorgeous. And the molasses adds a depth, a complexity. It's more than just apple cinnamon like Jack's Obsession. And this is more of a red apple versus the green apple, so it's sweeter, less tart. Oh, I love this. The molasses just, I probably have red stuff in my nose. I really love it. I fell in love with this when I melted it down here. I'm like, wait, that's amazing. It's not like it was condensed in this little space and the molasses came out too much, which is weird because I love Dark and Devious. Maybe my nose has changed. But down here, glorious. And we all love this one, so it's perfect. See why I was like, I have to do this. Patricia. So she had this prompt. I love this. Patricia, I see what you did, and I think it's the coolest thing ever. If you're not really thinking, but I think most people are gonna catch on to what she's doing here. Melt your veggies, and maybe you have something different, but melt your veggies, pick a wax containing a vegetable. Well, pumpkin is a squash, which is a vegetable. So I've never melted porch pumpkin. I have to look at the art. And I have 2 of these from a clearance flash sale. I love farm stand pumpkin, and to melt a veggie, I should probably pick farm stand pumpkin, which I love. It's pumpkin and caramel. But I've never melted porch pumpkin. I really just want to melt it and see what it's like. Yeah, it's good. I love that. So I'd love to see porch pumpkin come back, but I'm team pumpkin, so I'm sad that was around before I was a consultant. Then on the 28th, I think, do we miss a day? Because there's 31 days in September. No, it's August that there's 31 days. Never mind. Ignore me. Ignore me, you guys. I don't even know why I thought that. Are there? No, it's October that there's 31. Never mind. So on the 28th is melt a fall-shaped wax, which I do have a couple that are leaves, but they're samples, and I kind of want to save them. Or something with autumn or fall in the name. So I was like, Sassy Girl Aroma, which Scentsy came out with a bunch of Forever Fall, and yeah, fall feeling. Anyways, Sassy Girl Aroma, it's fall, Charlie Brown, apple, pumpkin strudel, and zucchini bread. Yeah, I can't wait to melt this. Oh, apple and pumpkin bakery. Yes, please. With some zucchini bread. Oh, that's another vegetable, zucchini, you guys. Oh, you could do anything with zucchini bread. Oh, or acorn's not a vegetable. Zucchini bread is another one, you guys. Well, anyways, I'm doing porch pumpkin because I'm excited to see what it actually melts like, and to see if I like farm stand pumpkin better. I can't imagine not loving I can't imagine loving something more than farm stand pumpkin, because I really, really, really love the pumpkin and the caramel and that. Like, really love it. So the 29th is melt a coffee scent for National Coffee Day. Sassy Girl Aroma. You could do the Friends one. It also has coconut in it, but we'll get to that in my empties tomorrow. Sassy Girl Aroma, baked bread and lattes, fresh baked bread, caramel, and coffee. I haven't had a chance to melt this yet, and I'm so excited. It smells like bread and coffee. Oh, it's literally so much fun, and I'm trying to think of what kind of bread. Oh, it's so well done. I like a French bread or Italian bread. Yes, like homemade Italian bread or Amish homemade bread. Yeah, and lattes. And is that caramel latte? It sure enough is. Caramel and coffee. You guys. Sassy Girl. My favorite thing. And then melty cider or orange wax. And I was like, I already picked mulled cider and spice for my punchy. I thought about Wassail Wonderland, but I'm like, I'm not feeling the trees just yet in that one. So sips of cider. It's kind of orange and cider. So I get orange vibes from it, and I get this is a year old. I think this was in a whiff box last year. I do kind of get now a fizzy note to it. And some like mulling spices. It's kind of like a mulled cider. It's similar, but I don't know, you guys. I wasn't impressed with this last year, but now that it's matured, I'm getting kind of a fizzy note from this, and I'm kind of loving sips of cider. Who am I? Granted, I haven't melted it. I might hate it. I don't know, a year later, that's kind of fun. So I was like, oh, sips of cider. There you are. I kind of like you right now. So you guys, that's my melting basket challenge. I'm excited. I'm actually excited to try the Teddy Bees. Definitely the chai and see if that works. And the order the Masters. To me, it sounds like it should be Masters, even though it's spelled kind of Masters. Oh, this chai. Just wanted to see if after these sat a little bit, if these would pop out. Nah, they're gonna have to go in the freezer. I have high hopes that in my bedroom that's gonna be stellar. I'm very excited. So yeah, you guys, follow along. Even if you do some of them, not all of them. Like, you don't have to do every single one. You don't have to do it per day. I put them all in here and then just pick the one that sounds good to me that day. So some of the heavier scents might go later, but I intend to, I'm off work on the 1st, and I'm kind of thinking of switching out all of my decor to Halloween, because Halloween fall comes so stinking fast. I might spend the day doing that. And I might be feeling some of these heavier scents to get in the mood. So it just all depends. I just don't like to stick to a day. Because what if there's a day that's really, really warm and I feel like doing Welcome Summer? Or, you know, the Banshee Flight or something. Or what if there's a day that's super cold out and I want to do a heavier bakery, like my gingerbread cookie one. So, yeah, you guys, thanks so much. I hope that's fun to see what I picked. I can't wait to see what you picked. And definitely have fun with it. I do. I can't not do it, even though I'm like, well, no, I can't not do it. It's way too much fun. So, thanks, guys. Tomorrow you'll see my empties. And I'm trying to think, on the 1st, I'm ordering. That's Friday. And it's going to be a huge party closeout that I've been hanging on to. So it's going to be ginormous when it comes in. Because I got lots of stuff. Lots of free stuff. Lots of, you know, free money. And then like 4 half prices. Plus the perpetual awards. So I got lots. So stay tuned for that. On the 18th, you know, I'm ordering the Ursula doll. You know I am. I have to order that. I want the poison apple warmer. I'm praying I get that. So, you know, I'm going to be ordering that. We have, I think on the 1st, we can do the breast cancer awareness bars. I think there's 4 or 5 of those that we get early access to. I can have early access to but I already have Ursula and Just One Bite, Dark and Devious. Well, you saw it. Just One Bite and Dark and Devious, and Ursula is over there that people were sweet enough to give me some bars. So trying to think what else. I know on the 1st we'll get October 1st we'll get access to the holiday. I want to order the new oils because like Wolf's Bane or just the names of them. I'm like, just names alone, I have to order these oils. I do need to set up my diffuser, I think in my kitchen. My oil diffuser and diffuse out there because I don't always have luck with wax. And I don't know if it's just the Winnie the Pooh warmer. It's a small room. I don't know why things wouldn't work out there. It's hit or miss out there. I kind of think it's the warmer. I think it's only a 20 watt, but it's a ceramic lampshade warmer. It melts it just fine. I don't know. So yeah, I might put my oil diffuser out there and start diffusing oils and give you my thoughts on those because it's a different room, so I'll still have a feel for it. Yeah, guys, so thanks so much and we will see you soon. Bye.